Maybe throw in Boomerang.
Okay.
What else? Oh, Bad Boys. Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys and Bad Boys. No, probably Bad Boys 2 more.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie so many times.
That's fair.
What's another one? Those are probably.
You know what movie I've seen more than Bad Boys 2? Meteor Man.
I haven't seen that one that much. Meteor Man was dope though. That was like I remember the first we saw that the first day.
Couldn't fuck with Meteor Man.
Meteor Man was dope. Yeah, Robert Townsend, you can't play. He's a legend. Luther Vandross was in there. Everybody
was in that shit. Shout out to Full Sail. Sipping on the set.
That's what Kanye looked like when he dyed his hair blonde. He looked like
the Minions.
Yeah.
Oh
That's what he
my
looked
god.
like, man. The Golden Lords, man.
The Golden Lords.
That's what he looked like.
No.
But
that's good shit. Okay.
anyways,
You ain't
welcome
beating
to
that.
Rose City Sports Talk. This is
Yeah.
Anwar Jones, Bryce Trost.
Oh, look at this. This dude covering the intro. I like it. You're seeing it here. He sees me struggling with these chips in my mouth and the
Yeah,
beer.
man, I gotta hold it
I'm
down,
like,
man.
you got this.
You know, you check the live feed on Rose City Sports Talk 503. Also hit us up on what, YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, Rose City Sports Talk 503. Give us a subscription.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
What else?
subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff.
All that, you know.
Oh,
Just double click on it.
And who are we listening to?
Listen to Chuck if we buck.
That's right. Tonight's scored by Chucky Buckets. Check him out. YouTube.com/ChuckyBuckets PDX.
Just send us your beats, man. Send us some slappers.
Yeah,
So
producers, artists.
Keep it cool.
Look at that.
That's all we need to do.
It's like he's been doing this for 4 years. You know what I mean? Which is kind of
I just
crazy.
usually keep it low.
Yeah. Usually you're keeping them low, and I'm keeping them even lower.
I can't wait to do the keep it low preseason ranking.
Yo,
So
season 4.
that's always, I love
Season
doing that.
4, even though it's like season 5, is just right around the corner. I mean, our break is coming up, but like it's gonna be.
That's my favorite episode to do that or in the draft special.
That's your favorite episode because it ends up, and the draft episode. Whoa, the draft this year was out of control. We did 4 parts, and I'm pretty sure he still wanted to do 2 more.
Yeah.
Preseason. Oh, see, there's the chips right there.
We hit on a couple of the
Have that
draft
shit.
ones.
The preseason ends up being like 2 hours, no matter what. At
Every
least
time.
minimum.
And now that the Lakers are back, and that's what we can always start off the pod with Laker talk.
We can start off the pod talking about how the Blazers beat them Lakers to get revenge in the summer league. I'll take that championship.
I won actually. I did won. I did win the championship.
Of course you did. And you also wanted that to ride into momentum, hoping that your team can break the
We had
the spell.
the MVP.
You do have the MVP.
We had Josh Hart. So
Josh Hart.
I'm getting really annoyed by all the commentary with the Lakers offseason.
What do you mean all the commentary?
And I just can't stress enough that these guys that they got on their team, from Beasley to Lance to JaVale McGee, I think Rondo will have the most significant playing time. Those other guys, they're not gonna be playing over the rookies, over Brandon, or they're not rookies anymore, but over the Brandon Ingrams and Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart. Like, these guys are gonna be the ones that are gonna be playing significant roles for them going forward. So when Beasley's coming in for 10 minutes or 15 minutes off the bench, or whatever, if we can get a spark plug from him or Lance, when Lance is rolling, he's rolling. If not, sit on the bench and be like a good teammate and cheerleader and all that. Like, that rah stuff, like, gets you going. Like, little cats dancing and stuff like that. Like, Showtime, it's gonna keep the crowd hyped. It's gonna create a fun atmosphere. They're trying to create a show. They're trying to bring back Showtime. These guys can be in all their 1-year deals, so they can just flip them in a trade. If they want to flip one of those young guys, if Josh Hart really shows out the way he did in the offseason, in summer league, who's to say you can't get a legitimate player with him in a pick? You might get Austin. You might be able to facilitate a trade and get you Kemba Walker or something like that. Some guy that's on some. There's always some superstar that comes available during the season. They have expiring contracts that can get bought out in a trade right away. That's what they need. They need these contracts to make the numbers work.
Anwar has obviously been thinking about this.
just saying. It's not that bad of an offseason. We got the young bucks that are coming up.
Yes, we know. Anwar Jones is a Laker fan.
It's just, I just had to get off my chest.
Me myself am a huge, lifelong LeBron James fan, so I'm torn right now. I'm just having a hard time with all of this.
I mean, you want to have.
He's caught me. Have you not? You've caught me saying "we" twice.
Yeah, you did.
And it felt wrong. It felt wrong inside saying "we," but I was saying "we" as in like me and LeBron James. These are the moves we want to make, not me and LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
either you're with us or you're against us. Either you're a fan or you're not.
I know.
LeBron's a Laker, so either you claim to be a Laker fan or you're not.
I'm a Blazer fan.
Well, you can't root for LeBron.
I mean,
if you a true Blazer fan,
don't give me this right now.
That's real talk.
Bro, real talk.
You gotta pick
teams. I said plural. Plural are LA and New York.
But you a Laker.
Don't give me that. You gotta choose.
You're a Blazer
You gotta
fan.
You gotta pick.
You're a Blazer fan. Will you wear a Laker hat? Will you wear a Laker LeBron jersey?
Were you not diehard Patrick Ewing?
Yeah, I love Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
He's a Jamaican. I'm half Jamaican. My pops is from Jamaica.
Yeah.
I root for
Who'd Pat play for? Where'd he play?
The Knicks.
With the Knicks. Okay. Were you a big J.R. Smith fan? Yeah. Put you in the corner. You gotta say it. It's on wax for the past episode.
I liked him as a player, yeah, but like I'm not ride or die with J.R. Smith.
He was ride or die, J.R. Smith.
I was not ride.
You took your shirt off with him. You know what I mean?
Ride or die. I don't know, but I do have a lot of players I do follow from college and stuff like that, or from high school like J.R. Smith. That I do watch during the league and like have like slight interest in following a lot of them.
For me, it took 2 years. It took 2 years for me with Melo because I enjoyed college all this year. But it only took 2 years, and I was like, nah, I'm done. And it was also easy because again, Blazers, Rip City. I don't fuck with them. Denver Nuggets.
Your biggest rival is the Lakers. So like who cares about your rivalry with? You don't have a rivalry with Denver. What was a big time playoff?
Being a lifelong fan, I could argue that. Hold on. Being a lifelong fan, I could argue that our biggest rival is not the Lakers. It was the Seattle Sonics and then the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right.
Or what about San Antonio? They hate San. Like if you have the rankings,
we're talking about. You're referring to like in the past 30 years of history. I'm talking about overall. You know what I mean? Like there's always having that Seattle versus Portland.
Yeah, that was a big time rivalry.
That was our rival.
Next to that is the Lakers.
You took it away from us.
I mean, Seattle needs to come back.
It was like, but we deserved it.
We know
because subsequently we deserved Seattle moving because subsequently we chose Greg Oden over Kevin Durant. So fuck us. We didn't deserve having Seattle to the north of us. Still having a franchise.
I should have drafted Kevin Durant.
We really should have drafted Kevin Durant.
He had a lights out workout like we said before. Greg Oden was.
I don't need a replay. I'm aware. I'm aware. What was that dude's name?
Michael Porter. You know what's funny?
Kevin Pritchard.
You know
Kevin Pritchard in Indiana right now.
Check out.
I'm sorry, Indiana. Heads up.
Check out this.
Take a turn for you.
Michael Porter was the consensus number one pick.
Michael Porter.
So basically, he got essentially red flagged at the combine or with his workout.
Yeah.
No one touched him. He went number 14.
Yeah.
The same type of shit happened with Greg Oden. Red flagged at the combine.
I know.
And you take him number one when you know you have a 6'10" shooter that just averaged 25 and 11.
Young barely played his year, right? Greg, we saw him off and on the entire year at Ohio State, and he was fucking balling.
No. Greg Oden broke his wrist. He had a messed up wrist. He barely even dribbled at Ohio State. Like if you watch back, he would just catch it and do that little hook shot. He had a nice little touch on his hook shot. But I rarely ever saw that man dribble in college, just backing people down. He had a really good game against Florida, against Joakim Noah and Al Horford. He had like 25 in that game. So that's when like it was like solidified he was the number one pick. All while Kevin Durant just averaged 25 and 11 as a freshman in the Big 12. And then you look at his skill set, They said he had the most impressive workout they've ever seen. That was on wax. It was in the paper. And then you
playing with LaMarcus. All of it just got.
We already
had another Longhorn on the team. Shout out to the Longhorn.
You still had Zebo. You ended up trading Zebo in that offseason, I think, for Shannon Fry.
But that was also, you know why we did that. That was the end of the Jailblazers era. Yeah. They felt that was essential to finalize the transition out of that era.
But essentially, you have
that era. We balled. We got W's. We saw the Western Conference Finals. That is a yellow card. We forgot to tell people. This is FIFA Sessions. It's a live sports and gaming talk show.
Oh, yeah.
Slide over to Instagram. There's a live gaming cam where you can check out FIFA live Manchester United versus Liverpool. They know? Do they know?
If you know, you know.
If you know. Ooh, nice push-up reference. But get this. Give us a subscribe at least. You know what I mean?
You do that.
And then talk some shit to Anwar Jones because he likes hearing it. But okay, get this. So if Kevin Durant were to have come to Portland, to Portland, I think it would have changed the entire outlook of the next decade of what the Western Conference.
They would have won a championship.
I don't even know. I could pull the LeBron James right here. Not one, not two.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, look at that team. Look at that squad.
Kevin Durant would have won a championship. They would have won a championship.
We had.
They were right there with Brandon Roy, so then you don't have to.
We had a baby Nicola Batum.
But you don't have to.
No, Wesley came in the front. Oh, no. Oh,
But you would basically, you would have Brandon Roy. You would have to rush him back because you would have KD there.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to push him to that injury. Maybe that could have prolonged his career long enough to win a championship.
Did Wesley come after Brandon Roy's injury?
Came,
I know we had baby Nicola at the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick Batum, one of my all-time favorites.
He came around that time.
Jersey's still here in the studio.
Because he played with LaMarcus and all that.
Yeah.
I think he might have came at the same time that they got Dame. Or maybe a year before.
No, Wesley was before Dame. Because
I think that maybe it might have been the same offseason.
Man,
It seems like it kind of coincides with it.
Anyways, but no, I see that squad.
They would have had a squad.
It would have been fun. It would have been fun.
KD would have won a ring, and I still want to see KD just win a ring on his own.
KD would have probably won a ring early and without having to go and play with the team, the 73 win at the time team that beat him.
I'll be straight up. If KD goes to another team, just like
he's going to LA.
Nah, I mean not even LA. If he goes to New York, or if
he's gonna say this, give it.
If he goes to just another team, then
KD's a free agent next year, right?
He's a free agent.
Yeah. Why do you think him and LeBron are dining in LA together?
Hey, I'll take him on LA all day.
I don't know if he deserves my love back. He was my second favorite player.
But if he does that, it proves that he can just don't win on a super stacked team like that. That's all. So because you were right there, and just like LeBron was right there, ready to win a championship, and then he left right when he was about to be he just stayed one more year in Cleveland, he would have won.
You really think that?
Yeah, man, he was bound to win.
No, he was not bound to win. Dude, he was playing before he left. Okay.
If you go in that series, going against Dallas, okay?
Snow.
Check
Big Z. Are you hearing these names?
They could have made some moves. They would have been bound.
They weren't making moves though. They weren't. That's why he left.
They chose Antoine Jameson.
See, I'm a LeBron James fan.
When they chose Antoine Jameson over Amari Stoudemire, that was the final straw. It's what are you doing? What are you doing? And the logic behind it was so they can guard Rashard Lewis. No, that's not good logic. How about you get Amari Stoudemire so he can dominate Rashard Lewis and make him damn near unplayable? That would be a better counter. But who am I?
You are a wannabe GM. That's who you are.
Cleveland ended up losing him that year. He goes to Miami. The way he played in Miami, he wouldn't have had as much pressure as he put on himself after that press conference, playing another season in Cleveland. He goes against Dallas. I'm thinking he's gonna outduel Dirk in that series. Yeah. Under different circumstances.
Yeah.
He was bound to go to the finals. He's been to the finals every year since that point. since he went to Miami, he's been to the finals every year. So I'm pretty sure his talent was going to get him over the top, regardless if he was playing with Dwayne Wade, Eric Snow, or whomever. it's been like he's been.
I don't believe that though. I'm just saying.
LeBron has been guaranteed.
So
look at the team he's taken to the finals. Look how he battled with Golden State when Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love.
They had a hard time arguing, yes, that this was the worst team he'd ever taken to the playoffs. Statistics pretty much were like spot on and or equal to the same team that, you know.
And if it wasn't for a top 3 boneheaded play of all time or top 5 worst play of all time with J.R. Smith, they could have won. I'm not could have won. Could have won a game. They could have won a game.
No, they could have won. I mean, that's just it. How much does that game matter?
It changes everything.
Not just that.
The pressure,
and then the charge. All of it. Don't get me. Why you gotta go back to it? It hurts still. It hurts still. I don't want to talk about the finals. I don't want to talk about knowing LeBron was already going to lose, but still going in there because I'm a fan. Goal, tied up, 1-1, slide over to Instagram, Road City Sports Talk 503.
His feelings over LeBron.
Because
it still hurts. It still hurts.
It does. It does. That's what
it's
she
gonna
said.
Feel, it's going to feel good
besides,
when the Lakers win the champ.
Oh my God.
Are you going to cheer when he wins the championship?
Yes, I'm going to cheer when he wins the championship, but it's going to feel wrong.
You gotta choose, man. You can't have both.
What's that? It'll be 16 or 17. That'll be the 17th championship.
Yeah,
you guys get to throw on your
I've been waiting. It's like a rush to get to the top of that, man. They're trying to extend the lead.
In Magic's mind, he's like, in his mind, he's like, yo,
Boston's great. I can't stand all the moves that Boston makes. I love Boston. Like from a roster standpoint, I love Boston's squad.
What's not to like?
From a Laker fan, I hate Boston. But that team.
From a Lakers standpoint, you know, if you're gonna get to where you're gonna have to face them in the finals.
One of these years, I mean,
we're gonna get that big old school rematch, and it's gonna be fucking.
But
epic.
hold up, though. I mean, they'll probably replace him, because they have so many assets. But what if Kyrie does leave next year?
I mean,
he leaves that hurts them. That hurts them if they can't. I don't think Terry Rozier.
Yeah, what was it? Rumored Kyrie in New York.
Yeah, possible Kyrie
with Kevin. That was
more
it.
so Jimmy Butler. They talked about Kevin Durant is a possible. We've from the connections from we talked about from like the way that his manager Rich Kleinfeld, I think his name is the one that he's a big time Knicks fan and maybe he steers him to the Knicks. That's the only dot that we're really connecting to that. And maybe Fizzo could convince him along with Porzingis. That's a rugged.
No.
That's a rugged squad right there. And how good Kevin Knox could possibly be.
Isn't his boy from oh no, isn't that Jay-Z's company?
Yeah, check the live feed, Instagram file, Road City Sports Talk 503. Check Salala, the king of Egypt, right there. It's the first time I played with him. Rip shots right there from 25 feet.
Most solid. And you're
goal. Let's go.
And you were complaining that he's not even up to his 99.
He is 87, man.
Bro, he's injured. That was a while ago. They don't.
How long they've never bumped him up.
You just didn't play.
I tried to do it multiple times. They never bumped him up. I just decided to play with him and score with him right away.
I mean, talk to EA about it.
It's in the game.
The second we tag them, the episode gets pulled for copyright.
It's like September. September.
Don't speak our name.
Something. FIFA.
Oh yeah, FIFA 19. You already know we're gonna be there for the first day. We're gonna be playing it. It's September too, so that'll be into season 4. So we're good. But next year's gonna be a little bit different. Do we want to talk about season 4 a little bit? Nah, fuck it. We'll just drop
back
it
to
on.
what we say about with Kyrie Irving and with Boston. If they do lose him, I don't think
they're gonna lose him.
I don't think Terry Rozier.
If they don't go to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, they're gonna lose him.
Terry Rozier is mighty average for a point from a starting point guard position. Like your Reggie Jacksons, your Dennis Schroeders of the world. He's cool. He's cool as a backup and as a spark plug off the bench. 6 man, I think he's nice, but I don't think he's a starting point guard. In my eyes, he's a good player. No, I'd love to have him on my team, but I just don't think he's the type of he could be a starting point guard, but not a championship level starting point guard.
Okay.
I think if you lose him on that roster, even though you have
you're basically
Tatum and a better Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward, who's who's gonna bounce back. I still don't think that takes you over to the championship type of realm. I think Kyrie Irving is the guy that puts you in that conversation.
No. Oh, that's a yellow. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for understanding.
I'd love to see Kyrie go. Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, and Porzingis, and Kevin Knox. That's a lineup. And Frank Ntilikina to be the defensive stopper. That's a dope starting five.
See, again, here we are, Rose City Sports Talk, where this man comes at me for liking LeBron James, and then the true fandom of your New York. Oh, you got a New York. What is this? What is this prop? What is this right here? What is this? I'm gonna try to school. Look at this motherfucker. Yo, you ain't trying to deny. That was a New York Knicks hat I just had in my hand.
Look, like I said before, my father is
I
full-blood
don't care.
Jamaican. As a kid,
you're skirting it.
As a kid, I rooted for Georgetown. Because Patrick Ewing went to Georgetown. I rooted for the Knicks because Patrick Ewing played for the Knicks. My dad had two teams. I had two teams. I rooted for the Lakers and I rooted for the Knicks. Brother was a Laker fan too. The family was all Laker fans.
So you picked one that would break your heart your whole life.
Like they basically have an East Coast and West Coast team.
Okay.
We got family ties.
So here's my point.
Is family ties.
Here's my point.
That's all that is.
Here's my point. I have the same thing, but now I'm confused because my dude is in the Western Conference. So do I have?
I'm the last.
How do I have two Western Conference teams?
I have 30 teams, man. Who you talking about?
I know you do.
You know, I have secondary teams. I'm just giving you shit.
I know. It just doesn't.
But
right. So
it is. But
you keep saying no.
But
you're a fan. You're gonna root for him.
The equivalent of you is like
means you're gonna root for us.
This would be like if Kobe went to Boston. That's what it would be like. I'd be torn because Kobe is my guy, and then him going to Boston.
He was outside, sir.
No, how am I supposed to root for? How am I supposed to root for the green?
I mean, I don't know.
You should almost be looking at. He's a traitor. He's a traitor to you as a fan.
Is he though? Like I've already had that with
from your fandom.
I've already had that heartbreak.
From your selected fandom, he's a traitor.
I've already had that heartbreak.
He went to
Durant.
your most hated team. The Lakers are your most hated team.
No,
not Denver.
The Warriors
not San Antonio.
At this point in time are the most hated team.
Just because they're Thanos, that's all.
Like, here's the thing. We don't hate the Lakers because the Lakers ain't shit. Haven't been shit for a minute.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna and y'all, even in our downtime,
you have not beat us in a regular season game in how many seasons?
In the last 8 years.
In how many seasons?
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Get that goal. Come on. What is going on?
In the last 8 years, who's had a better?
We miss Chucky Buckets.
Who's had a better rivalry? I mean, who's had the best of that during that span? You might say Portland has more wins. We have more rings. We got one.
I don't care.
They've won since 2010.
We fucked it up.
So.
We fucked it up.
We're still better. You still really can't talk that much. And all you've gotten to is the second round. Like your semifinals. We just erase the sim. We cross that out. We just didn't think about finals.
Wait.
You guys worried about semis.
Bro, why are you talking so much shit right now?
Because you was coming at me. I mean...
I'm coming at you because you're coming at me. Like, come on.
No, because you're sitting here, you know the Lakers are your most hated team. And you're going to sit here and turn around and root for LeBron?
I mean, really, the most hated team is wherever Robert Horry ended up going. You know?
I was hurt when Robert Horry went to San Antonio.
And Robert Horry did us wrong when he went to San Antonio, too. Man, I'm trying to eat a chip. Oh,
that Robert Horry game in San Antonio against Detroit, when he started dunking on cats and everything, it was crazy, man. Like Robert Horry is one of the most clutch players. Big Shot Rob is one of the most clutch players in NBA history. Who cares if he never averaged 10 points during the whole time he played for the Lakers?
Rings.
He has so many. I think he has 6 or 7?
Does he have 7?
No, he has 6. I think he has.
Yeah, no, he has 6. He got 6 rings.
He had 2 with.
One of them went.
He had 2 with Houston. He had 3 with the Lakers, and then 1 with San Antonio.
And one of them went through the greatest Blazer team ever assembled, and the other went through the greatest Lakers team.
Who was your coach?
Assembled.
Your coach kept on double teaming.
Maybe not the greatest.
They kept on using. They had Damon Stoudemire, Greg Anthony, double teaming against double teaming Tim Duncan and David Robinson on the post. And so all Pop was doing was waiting for the double team, and they was put in Avery Johnson right there, 15 feet away, and just hitting this little jump shot. Or the corner three, which they made popular with Sean Elliott. The one that was falling out of bounds, he's hitting the corner three. It's because they kept on double teaming them when they had Rasheed Wallace, Jermaine O'Neal.
I don't need a recap.
Kelvin Cato, Brian Gregg. You could have guarded them one-on-one. Instead, you doubling down with guys who they're just seeing over. Maybe somebody's 5'8". Get this little Mighty Mouse away from me, man. Like just get a little gnat on me. I'm 7 feet. Boom, there you go. Pass out that double team. They just played it to the hands of San Antonio. Greg Popovich, just like basic one-on-one coaching clinic right there.
If you have never tuned into FIFA sessions, boy, have you learned what we are about. And it is, holy shit, it's a little bit of everything. Yo, we
It's a little Blazer history. We are in 503.
We are in the 503, but you only get Blazer history when it's like shit that's gonna make me sad. You know what I mean?
You haven't won a championship since 1977.
Yeah, I'm aware when.
But there's still some times of glory in pain. You can't have hope without despair. You know, that's what you guys got. So it's just the Blazer fandom. But every year you think you're gonna win a championship, just like CJ was saying in his pod. You gotta hope anything can happen. KD laughed at him. He laughed at him. But you gotta have hope. I never gave up hope. We got LeBron James.
Just learning what this whole incident went down and having not even heard it, I feel disrespected. Fuck you, KD. And maybe Katie's petty ass will actually respond to us because I'm gonna tag him when we post this. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I just want to see him win a championship without Golden State. Like, if you want to be the king,
you just want to see him win a championship with one of your teams.
Not with one. He can go.
Those are the two possibilities that we've talked about. KD either going to New York and playing with Kyrie and
it's a realistic scenario playing for the Lakers.
Yeah, or LA or the
Knicks. Who else could he go to?
Portland.
Go ahead.
Why not Portland?
Go ahead.
Why can't?
I would not be mad.
Why can't he undo the history? You know
I would get season tickets.
You get season tickets?
Hell yeah. You would too.
Oh hell yeah! I got a Longhorn back on the squad.
You take all that hatred you had. That's the thing about being a fan.
It's only hatred because I loved him so much.
That's why,
you know what I mean?
That's why players hate. Like they come at fans. It's like, yo,
we're getting
man,
emotional while Chucky Buckets is playing in the background.
It's fandom, so it's like, of course, I'm gonna give you everything I have when you're on my squad.
Yo,
but then
how
once you leave,
I didn't go to the point of burning his jersey.
And that's ridiculous.
But you know, I guarded, right? You know, I guarded. His shoes became my gardening shoes. All right, you know what I mean? Like they're around. I see them every day. They covered in all kinds of things. You know what I mean? Like. So, you
walking out your pain.
I'm walking out the pain, you know what I mean? He's still with me. Shout out to KD, you know what I mean? But, you know,
look.
But get off your petty horse, you know what I mean?
Trying to warm up. That's why he criticized a bunch of when he said like the blogger boys and all that stuff, because like
that's they do.
Yeah, it's like you do go out and it's like wishy-washy type of thing, but it's a thing that's part of being a fan. It's fun.
I'm passionate, you know?
And people change.
People change.
Because KD changed when he said he was like, you want to do about all these guys.
You were a good guy. You were a good guy. You did change.
From a historical standpoint, he's gonna have so many rings. I just want to see him have like that one made ring. When LeBron laid the blueprint, you followed his blueprint. You want to learn how to be a championship over there in Golden State, i.e., when LeBron went to Miami.
No, this is different.
So now you leave.
No.
You leave. You find another team.
LeBron didn't go to the greatest squad ever assembled. That's the game right there.
No.
The 89th minute. Check it out. Instagram. Rose City Sports Talk 503.
They called offsides. So and I was winning, by the way. So and what LeBron did do is that he went to the best. He played with the second best player, arguably the second and third best player in the conference. And they went on one team, probably top four because Derrick Rose won MVP. So they had three of the top four players in the East on one team. That's essentially going to one of the best teams in the league. I mean, it's pretty much.
Oh, this is it.
Oh shit!
Oh, we going to extra time.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, we going to extra time.
It's pretty much
Oh
identical.
no, you gotta get the read now. You gotta give it the read.
Shout out to no shout out to that goal. It's Martial who just left.
Tell the people.
Martial just left to go take care of his baby. Just gave birth to a baby. Now
That's a
Jose
shout out.
Moreno.
That's a shout out. That's a congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations
okay.
to him.
But,
and now Jose Moreno
Martial,
might not be there much longer.
Bro, do not ask Martial.
He deserves better. Martial deserves better.
He does deserve better. I mean, he should have been playing for the French squad this year, let's be honest. He should have been with Pogba.
And maybe he struggled because they didn't know how to use him and Zlatan together. And Pogba and Lukaku. You guys brought in a lot of players, but
Jose Moreno's got to go.
You didn't know what to do with him.
Moreno's got to go.
Is that his fault? But he's the one who scored. And now check the live feed on Instagram. We'll see Sports Talk 503.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Man, we talk all sports.
But it was a dope shot, and he's a dope player, man. He's young, 22 years old. It's not like he can't. It's not like he's entering in his prime. Like, let him do his thing. Chelsea's after him, possibly.
I mean, let's be honest. Any tier 1 team should be after him. Yeah. Like, Bayern should be knocking. Like, let's be honest. This dude was, like you just said, underutilized. Yes, he was on a stacked squad, but even at a time where Josie was even new to it, you were like, okay, well, you're new to this system, so that's where you're supposed to experiment and throw guys in, give them their time, instead of using an already tried and true. Even though he's young, but every time you put him in, he produces. You started throwing an 18-year-old Marcus Rashford in minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
so he was playing. So
he was
times when Rashford was celebrating.
They were battling for young and
that's why make any sense.
I know, and that was what was crazy. It was like I'm a huge Marcus. I'm a huge Marcus.
Why is it one or the other? Like, they should both be on the pitch.
Oh, throw them right behind each other. You know what I mean? Throw them right behind each other. Oh,
like that's. Like, how would you not put those guys on the pitch at the same time? That doesn't make any sense.
I understand why Rashford didn't. I mean, he made the cut. I understand why he came off the bench for the World Cup squad in terms of playing for how good of England of a squad that was. But for Martial, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense. Lacazette didn't make it, and Martial, like, it just didn't make sense to me. Something was weird. Something was weird. Obviously, it didn't matter. They still won it. But now I'm salty. I'm like, damn.
They have players that up and coming. Kingsley Coleman, who I be running with, he's coming. They barely played them, barely.
I'm just saying, Jose Moreno couldn't talk shit. If he had 2 World Cup winners come back. I mean, he's still talking shit right now. Passing.
Lukaku was in the top 4.
Right.
Top 4.
Yo,
are you talking shit to Pogba? Are you talking shit to Pogba?
You
take notes. Relax and take notes.
Yeah. Could you even believe that interview from Jose?
Oh, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
Yo.
He would go on it like that. Like, he should be sacked, as they say, right away. He should be like, he has to go. I have a World Cup champ, and you're coming at him saying it's out of our responsibility as far as getting the best out of him. It's up to him. What? That's what a coach does. That's what you do. So, like, I don't want to. If you're not willing to do that, if you're not willing to manage him or coach him, then you got to kick rocks. I mean, it's as simple as that. And if you have all these guys that are underachieving,
Josie's fucking achievements, like, apparently far. Oh no! That was almost for the win. We're playing golden goal right here. That's old school rules over on FIFA, Instagram, Roasty Sports Talk 503. Hit us up. Give us a subscribe. Oh no!
Oh.
You keep missing that shit.
Are you kidding me? Oh. It was my defender.
It was.
You still got to hit that in there, man.
That was a gimme after the deflection, anyways.
It was.
Okay. I can talk Premier League, especially. I can talk Manchester United all day. But okay, getting back to the NBA, real quick. We already. Oh no,
Kawhi.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about Kawhi.
Yeah.
Like we talked about it yesterday a little bit, or whatever. Yeah, yesterday's episode. But you think now that he's there and Drake and him have spent, time together? It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed. They like linked up.
Did they?
Literally right after.
That was DeMar. He linked up with DeMar DeRozan.
No, check it. So supposedly he reached out right after.
Oh, bro.
Yep. You think Uncle Dennis took the call?
Probably.
All right.
But I think with
no. Oh, that's Boog, but that's the World Cup champ right there. Chase down.
That's crazy. But
defense.
I think with
that's mine, sir.
With Kawhi Leonard, if they always talk about he's not about the money or whatnot. He's to himself. He doesn't like the limelight. He's quiet and whatnot. We all know. Oh shit!
That's the game, baby. That's the game. One more time, shout out to Chucky Buckets for providing tonight's score. Check him out, youtube.com, Chucky Buckets PDX, and again, subscribe to our page.
Yes.
Because Anwar just got his ass kicked, and you can go and see go see the replay of all the nice goals right here. You let me score in the 89th.
Yeah,
bro, I'm just saying, we can't let him come back like that.
My point was.
Your point was about Kawhi.
I don't care.
It was about Kawhi. Yeah, you're mad because you lost.
The point was with Kawhi, so if he wants all this, like, he doesn't want the limelight and all and everything, him going to Toronto is a perfect landing spot. Like, Masai Ujiri could have just...
It's like a little big city.
It's a little big city.
Yeah.
It has a lot of culture. A lot of culture in Toronto. People always say they love Toronto as a city. It might be cold and whatnot, but you're gonna have that whole situation right there.
It's cold.
And you can just dominate.
Who's been training in San Diego?
Yeah. And he like going to New York. You can go to New York. You can basically tap the New York market there. And they start following him. They're gonna.
They might be quiet, trying to pitch you on Stan already.
No, but it might. That's real talk. That could really happen. And if he takes a like of that city, besides he can build a team right there to compete.
How long
How long
is Lowry around?
Depending on, Lowry's around for just one more year.
Okay.
So if Lowry, I think him in a secondary role next to Kawhi that's gonna work out perfect for him. It's gonna take out a lot of the pressure. Kawhi has shown that he's been able to score in the clutch as a go-to scorer.
Doesn't matter. Regardless, especially when it comes down to like Philly or Boston, you're gonna need a second scorer. So dude's gonna have to step up in the pressure.
Yeah, he's gonna have to step up. He's gonna have to be definitely better than what he has been in the past. But you also have Fred VanVleet. It's also if you look at it,
especially because one of those two teams is a defensive juggernaut in Boston.
Yeah,
like, you're gonna have to.
that, and if you look at the problem with Toronto was when Lowry was off, DeRozan was off too at the same time. So it's like, yo, you guys can't go 8 for 40 in a game.
I know it was always pitched with they were like hella good friends and shit. Do you think those two actually clash?
No, those guys are like best friends.
Or like it was like that. They're best friends.
Just
so when old boy's fucking up, you're fucking up. You're both just burning bridges together. Because it was atrocious.
It almost seems like mirror. I don't know if you can say it's coincidental because it happened so many times.
And it was against LeBron James.
And maybe it was schemes. Maybe they just weren't. Maybe Dwayne Casey wasn't putting him in the right spots. They waited to expand the three point shooting until this year.
Did they not beat LeBron James multiple times during the regular season?
They did. No, but they also choked. Remember that one game that they gave up that 20+ point lead,
towards the end of the season.
And that was almost like a precursor. That put it in their heads.
That plan.
It was a psychological.
That replan.
It was a plan. Yeah, it was.
You take that number 1 seed. We'll see you in the playoffs.
It was one of those important because there are important games in the regular season. Yeah, there's 82 games.
Hell yeah.
Where there are some important key games in a
season. I'm not talking about Christmas Day.
And especially if you're a team trying to get over the hump, like you want to beat this team, like this, you're gunning for them, so you're gonna play up for them. And when you blow a lead like that, it gets in your head. It gets in the psyche. For whatever reason, Lowry and DeMar DeRozan struggles happen at the same time. So now maybe you get him over there. In Pop's system, I think like I said before, I think he's gonna thrive. Silent Assassin's over there. He's stoic. That's a San Antonio culture. He's gonna fit right in, and they're gonna work with him. And I think they're gonna get his 3-point shot right. I think he's going to have a better season than he's had. He's going to be focused. And I think I'm just watching out for San Antonio. I think San Antonio's right back. And their Pop is pissed off. They're both they got to reestablish the whole Spurs.
I don't know if Pop's pissed off for that reason. I mean, no matter what. DeRozan, once he cools off, because he rightfully so, he's pissed off. Rightfully so, bro. They look you in your face. They tell you literally during summer league, bro, you're good. You're here. I get you. You literally have all the weight of the world taken off your shoulders because you had this working relationship of how many years with this organization? So when they tell you something,
and they said he didn't deserve that first contract when he got 4 years, $40 million, and then look at what he did after that. He
ridiculous. So no, all I'm saying is they did him dirty. They did him dirty.
They did.
You looked him in his eye.
But it is also a business. We also gotta know that Masai Ujiri is gonna. It's a hard of a pill to swallow for DeMar DeRozan. Kawhi Leonard is the better player, and so as a GM, you have to do it.
So here's the thing.
Especially if you think you can sign.
It's been stated. We'll restate it. Toronto got to come up, but truly in my mind, so did San Antonio. They've got a player for 3 years now. 3 years locked in to play with another player they got for a couple years. LaMarcus Aldridge, an all-star, first team, dude.
And they got somebody who can help.
And they got the best coach in the game. DeRozan, when he calms down, again, I get why you're heated. You should be heated. But when he calms down, this shit's gonna look pretty to him.
It's gonna be the perfect landing spot. Like at least he didn't get shit off to like Sacramento or something like that. Like, he got put in a better position than he was before.
Yeah.
So I think that's perfect for him. But there was one thing that's another sting, and one reason why players have to really save face. That report about Danny Green being misdiagnosed with a groin injury.
Yo, so our we should save this for tomorrow's episode because I want to talk about this anyways because this could lead into all the drama with Kawhi and then you get this report with Green. We're gonna save it for tomorrow, but either way, shout out one more time, Chucky Buckets. YouTube.com/Chucky Buckets PDX. If you're a producer and artist, hit him up because he's down to collab. Or hit us up. We're down to feature you here. And as always, check out old episodes at RoseCitySportsTalk.com. Like, share, follow, and definitely subscribe. Bam. We appreciate you.
I appreciate your goodness, your kindness.
It's not over, babe. That's what it says. It's the game winner. I wonder when he sampled this shit. No, he sampled it. I don't care. It's hot.
I don't like when I lose in the fourth quarter, baby.
It's kind of like it's an omen for you, a bad one. But every time it plays for me, when we go into like the 70 to 90,
that's not true.
No, it's true.
Because I've had
I dropped 3 goals in 10 minutes on you. You remember it?
I've done similar times. I've done that type of shit. I came back from 03.
I don't believe it.
Multiple times. And that's real talk. I'm just keeping it in a butt.
It's just for all the fans listening.
Just saying.
I did the send-off, Anwar. We're going to edit it.
You're the one that cut me off. I'll try to talk about Danny Green and whatnot. Like that.
Oh, my God.
Talk about saving. I don't want to save shit.
We also don't want to save Danny Green's health.
I'm just saying. Kawhi has a